So from this point, I'm gonna ask you, do you think that the soul can be eaten and die? And if there is if one of our soul is missing, can we replace that missing soul with the soul of an animal?
I want to say no because they're two different beings. You know, like I don't think that a human can reincarnate as an animal, for example. So I'm guessing no.
Um, I have the same thought as Catherine. Like, I don't think it's possible. I mean, yeah, like human soul is different from animal soul, and I don't think it can be replaced.
Yeah.
Okay, well, not replace, but exchange. I have family from Antique, and we have spells. We say saging ule kalag, which means banana, banana, soul return. So it's like giving the entity a banana because the banana tree is really spiritual in Ilu Ilu side. So
Wow. This is the first time I heard that. Huh?
yeah,
It's nice.
we are
And
different
what?
type of witches.
Yeah. Lana, do you have something in mind? Can it be replaced?
I think I was thinking something similar because I've also heard of the the saying, that same saying. I just remember my mom there telling me about that with the banana. You exchange it because it's like it lures it in.
On my part, I was not thinking of replacing it with the energy of the banana, of plant energy. Although plant and animal is a form of our ancestors. The question that I posted a while ago in the earlier class and last night is, can we replace the soul of a human that is missing with with the soul of an animal, no? With the soul of an animal, because there are rituals, the earlier tawas, no, the ancient tawas that we make is not with the paper or the candles. We use animals, no. We, for example, chicken, we pass over the chicken all over the body and butcher it, no. The old healer, the albulario, will explain to us na the, what do you call this, the animal that we use to place in our body will absorb all the negative energies and the illness, no, so that we could determine. Pero as I mentioned a while ago, no, this animal, um you know how to train dogs, di ba? So for example, retrieval or the police dog, in order for the dog to determine their assignment, the trainer will allow them to smell the object. For example, drugs, illegal drugs, or whatever. Then, by introducing the scent of that, no, that dog will determine what is their work to find illegal drugs in the bags or whatever, or even bomb. No, our ancestors know that the reason why they tap. Yeah, hope he feels better. Hope, tawag dito, our ancestor tends to 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 introduce the animals to our body, or even allow us to touch the head of the goat or the pig or the chicken, no. The reason why is so that they will sense the soul of that person, and then by sacrificing the chicken, the animals, they will allow the soul of the chicken go to the spirit world to chase over, to retrieve back the lost soul. But in replacing the soul of 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 human being by animal spirit, everything is right. All of you is right. Na the animal soul is not compatible with human soul. If animal soul is compatible with human soul, so it means sex with an animal is good. No, I no, it's not. Don't be surprised. I'm not telling na. having sex with your puppy is great, no? Ano siya, mental ano tawag doon? Mental deviation, tama ba? Psychology. So it's not, no? The reason why animal sacrifices are done, no, by our ancestor, because they need to release the soul of an animal, that the soul of the animal will go to the astral, to the soul, to the spirit world, so that they could chase back the soul of the person that been roaming around. The reason why animal sacrifices are done, no, by our ancestor, because they need to release the soul of an animal, that the soul of the animal will go to the astral, to the soul, to the spirit world, so that they could chase back the soul of the person that been roaming around. No, there is a demon called Pooy, which is a soul eater. That's the reason why I ask you if we can replay, if one of our soul been eaten by a Pooy, so it means no more soul. That's the reason why I ask you if we can replace the soul of a human with an animal soul. Pero how can we replace the missing soul of the individual? Actually, we cannot replace the soul of a person, but what we can do is we can replace the soul of a person with another human soul. How do you understand that? If we replace the missing soul of a human with another human soul.
Hi.
Ayan.
So
Do
I'm
you,
like visually not available.
it's okay, it's
But
okay.
thank you. So I have a feeling that we can actually achieve that through kind of channeling someone's inner past stage, hence soul retrieval. So is that something? Is that does that make sense?
Yes, yes, yes.
So
Actually, go ahead.
so yes, so if the person currently is actually um, not present, meaning the soul is actually gone, but actually they're living, but their vessel is living, but their soul is missing. So then we channel through a different stage of the person's current life which is what, 80 years, 100 years were given for this lifetime. So we backtrack to a stage where the actual soul is present. Does it make sense, or
Yep.
did I answer it right?
Yes, actually yes. Yes, no, actually yes. Para but Pauline use parang modern words na hindi ko I could not express. Even yung sinabi ni Catherine, no, parang but it's new for me, pero I have something
it's
to
it's
say
kind of
about that.
similar, but your understanding probably method is probably from the older times, but
Yeah.
it's in similar context, which
Yeah,
I like because I like to learn the older times, which is much better. I think it's more upgraded, this version maybe.
correct.
I was thinking that maybe it's like if someone was astral traveling and during a soul retrieval, like they started to astral travel, and when you called the soul back, something else, either someone totally different or something from their past life comes back in, like a past life comes back in.
Yeah,
Um,
actually yes. Now thank you. I like Pauline and Isla's answer, no. Although it's interesting also to Catherine. For me, my answer, that's why we are working with the ancestors. When we die, when our soul left our body, honestly, no, we go back to our original form, to the God, no. and we are now conjoined, we are joined now, or parang we are together with our ancestors. And the reason for our existence is our ancestors. Probably the concept of ang tawag doon, yung past life soul can also be seen as ancestors. Although I don't know if I have done this already with you, na I allow everyone to travel to your distant past and connect with your multiple reality on other dimension. On that aspect, I could not recommend to ask for the soul of other dimension to go back to you, because the reality might affect over on different dimension. But for me, what is safer to do, that's why we conducted ritual or shamanic shamanic soul retrieval and journeying and trance working. For me, in our way, is we ask the ancestors to recreate a new one by sending the soul of the ancestor to the current person's body. No, it is safer. It is safer. Although right now, if you need some blood, you need a compatible blood according to your blood type. And I think it is much safer to get some blood transfusion, ba ang tawag doon, no? Transfusion with your family members. And and for my thinking and for the teachings that we have no received, no, it is the soul of your ancestor will come back to you. It's either they will uh, form another soul. But the question here is, can a soul die? 'Di ba? Kasi I said on the question, a question is, the soul has been eaten by the monster, soul eating monster. So when it is being eaten by a soul eating monster, the it was a trick. Sorry na. Sorry, I tricked you. So the thinking is the soul will die. It will be gone. Pero the soul never die. The soul never die. We cannot replace the soul, but the ancestor will transform that soul eating monster to become a better you, depending on what kind of motivation that us as a healer and your living relatives are praying for you.